Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's live tea and tarot reading here with me, Tammeron, a spiritual guide and the founder of Tammeron's Place, a retreat for spiritual growth for women. I'm going to make sure I include that each and every time I make a video. I have a very special cup here with me today, and this is a special tea and tarot reading here on Tuesday, January the 14th, 2020. And the reason why I have this cute little mug is because today is actually my birthday. I have officially turned 56 years old. I am traveling and staying in Southern Ontario, currently in the Halton Hills area. And I found this cute little mug, spent $1 for it. And when I purchased it, I thought, this is the cup I'm going to be using the week of my birthday video, and not realizing that it was going to land actually on my birthday here this Tuesday. So again, if you know me, I am 56 years old, and if you don't know me, you'll understand why I have said for many years that I believe I am 29 still. All right, so this was the perfect mug. Again, we age physically, and there's a part of us that never feels like it's grown up or it's changed, because it's the mindset, and it's about our perception of our life. And I am certainly one who has that mindset in my mind, and yet turning 50 and experiencing menopause as a woman and now completely out of it, I can relate to so many other women's stories, and it really is a time for change. And I know many people feel like their life is in a crisis. However, this is going to be a little bit of the focus of what I'm going to be talking about today, with all these planetary shifts that are happening. And I'll be talking about what it is that people are actually feeling. These videos each week are geared for women. Again, I want to connect you to that deep moon wisdom, which is our subconscious, and what it is that we are feeling. And we've had some huge shifts happening last week with the lunar eclipse being the full moon, and now we're moving out of that energy. And many people are feeling that there has been so many changes in their personal lives. And I understand this now that I am studying to become a Vedic astrologer. So I'm going to share a little bit more of a personal story here with you guys again today. We are going to do the 222 reading. And I'm also going to continue sharing with everyone what is the magic elixir in my cup. So what is the tea that I am drinking? And again, the reason why I like to share this information with all of you is because I love to support people who feel like they are either in an emotional or a spiritual crisis in their life, and to support them and also educate them on how to use holistic modalities so that they feel better, they can remain more grounded and feel more safe as we are going through all these challenges in our life. Herbs and teas have emotional properties to them, and that's why I recommend you use organic herbs and teas as well. I will continue to share the packaging with everyone in this video so that you can see what it is that I'm talking about. I have organic mountain tea in my teacup today with some raw honey and a dash of freshly squeezed lemon juice. And the reason why is because it's recommended on the back of the package. Also, it is that time of year where we've just experienced Christmas and New Year's. Many people, including myself, have indulged. We're feeling bloated. You can see it in my own face, a little bit of toxic, and ate some of the food items that I wouldn't normally eat in my diet, but I don't feel guilty. I enjoy them all. However, it is time for me to do a detox. So I will be starting my detox after my birthday today. I never do a detox before my birthday. And what I start with is little small steps so that when it's time to do the full-on detox, my mind is already focused and it's a lot easier to make changes in my diet. The reason why I chose this tea today is because it is perfect for managing emotional stress, so it helps to keep you calm. And just think of the name, the description of this tea, mountain tea. So think of the Capricorn, the goat that's constantly going up and down that mountain. All right. with these planetary shifts that's been happening, a lot of it has been where we have felt like, we were just constantly getting hit. We felt like we were taking a step up or making a step forward, and then all of a sudden something came in and happened in our lives where we feel like we got knocked down. What happens with people at this time is it creates a polarity, and this polarity happens within our mind, but we're also seeing this on the world level where we're feeling polarized in the world, meaning we're very opinionated. Family members are having arguments and disagreement based on political decisions, religious decisions. And this is because of what's happening in the sky. We are feeling it in our consciousness as human beings. So remember the quote, as above and so below. The best way to start balancing this out and allowing ourselves, like I said, to feel more grounded and safe as we're all experiencing these different changes is to alter your diet and to use holistic modalities such as Bach flower remedies and high-grade essential oils so that you can balance, you can rebalance some of these emotions that you are experiencing, all right? Because last weekend, again, was a huge shift. So what that means is people are contemplating some big decisions in their life, including myself. So this week, now that we've pulled out of that full moon, what the full moon did in the eclipse was that it illuminated. So it brought something to the light within our own life where we have to make these decisions. And the decisions are, okay, I know I have to make these changes. What it is that you are feeling, if you're feeling scared or you're feeling that things aren't going to manifest the way that it is you want, that is the negative experience that someone could be feeling. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is to listen to the full part of this video, because during the reading today, we're going to ask Spirit how we can obtain advice on how to move through these challenges so that we can actually take the step forward and do something about it. Life does not happen to you. You create your own life. You create your own destiny. And I know it feels daunting when you've been hit and knocked down so many times, because some people will literally give up. And I'm going to encourage you to share this video or pass it on to your friends and remind them that this is a time when you want to reach out to other people. And one of the fastest ways I have always been able to make things happen in my life is to actually do what it is that I'm actually feeling that I need. And what I mean by that is that for me, if I'm ready to make changes and do something in my life where I feel unsupported and I feel unsure, then what do? I create the group. I create that community, and I make myself vulnerable with everybody else in the community so they feel exactly the same as me. It's about allowing ourselves to show up as who we are and not trying to give off the impression that we are better than, higher than, or more than anyone else. It's about creating a space and understanding that inside we are all exactly the same. No matter where it is that you've grown up, your education, your parenting, deep inside there are only so many emotions that the human being can experience, and we are all capable of experiencing those emotions, whether we're in the positive side of that emotion or in the negative side of it, all right? And we have an opportunity to change all of that. So this week, this is what the video is geared about, is how are we going to stop thinking about what we know we need to do and literally take that first step and use your own life as that mirror. So for myself, again, it is that I want to make changes in my business and even perhaps where it is that I'm living. This is where in the past couple of years, especially in the last few months, where I've had to make so many choices and decisions in the moment, all right? And it's daunting for people because sometimes people, they're hear something in their head and they're not trusting their intuition. And so they don't take the step. And yet deep inside, they have this churning feeling. It's like, oh, my intuition is telling me something a little bit different. And this is why I have these videos for all of you guys each week, so I can guide you as well and to trust your intuition. We are using an oracle deck from Colette Baron Reed. okay? You might feel like you've hit rock bottom, but the truth is you are on the brink of something magical and magnificent in your life. And if you are a sports player, this is the analogy that I want to share with everyone because it's what I've been seeing in my meditation. So I feel like it is needed for me to share this. It is literally like feeling like you're playing baseball and you are up at the bat and that pitch comes in and you've been taking all of these swings, and every time you go to hit that ball, this is when up in the sky, when the two major planets, Pluto and Saturn, have been conjunct. It means their energy has been going together like this. And Pluto, what it does is it causes things to change. And Saturn is all about destiny, about our life lessons. And so a lot of the changes we've been facing, depending on your birth chart and your horoscope, you may have felt like you just had all these things just kept happening over and over and over again. Many of us have been feeling a lot of grief and change and loss in our lives. We don't think we can take another round of it. However, with the eclipse, things are now going to start getting better, but it's about deciding to make those changes. So let's get back to the baseball analogy. So every time a ball came up and across the plate, you took that swing and you felt like you were going in the right direction to hit that ball. And what happened? It looked like it was going straight, and then all of a sudden it went over the foul line. All right, and it's just like wham, something got slammed and it didn't go the way you had anticipated. And what I mean by this is maybe your life didn't take the direction that you anticipated. However, every single time you hit that foul ball, you had to make an adjustment in your life. You may have had to remove yourself from a certain community. You may have had to have moved. You may have had to have changed jobs. You may have decided to get out of a relationship that no longer serves you, or to get out of a job that you just don't feel like is in alignment with you. However, at that time, there was a nugget and it served a purpose for you. So every time you've made an adjustment. So if we're thinking baseball, you may have changed what it is, the way you were holding the bat. You may have changed your footing. You may have turned around a little bit more. You may have stepped back a little bit more. You may have learned how to breathe that time when you had to hit that ball. However, this time, when the ball comes in and it's going to cross that plate, you're going to be perfectly lined up with all the wisdom and the knowledge that you are now needing to move forward and to take action for your destiny, which means you're going to come across that plate and you're going to hit it. And not only are you going to hit it, I guarantee it's going to be a home run. You can run through your life. You can create destiny in your life. This is a Capricorn energy. And what that means is Capricorns make things happen. I have a lot of personal friends and people that have been around me, especially in the New Age community, that always say to me, boy, when I want something to happen, go get coaching, go get a reading from Tammeron, because I save people time and money. I tell you exactly what it is that you need in order to make something happen. It's instant. It's about clearing. It's about clearing that clutter and just staying focused. This is happening to every single person out there. So if you're relating to this video, I encourage you to stay true to yourself, trust your intuition, and to just take one step this week and see what happens. See if you start to align with some new people, or the people you reach out to. Be vulnerable. Ask people for what it is that you're looking for and what you're needing, so that you can attract that into your life and just have confidence that it is going to happen. I'm getting so excited sharing this with you guys. Actually, I'm getting a little bit warm. So here we go. I will make sure. Happy birthday, Cappy. Thank you, Ashley. And Steven says hi. So hi, Steven. So here we go. We're going to get a reading from Spirit again. I've made this video a little bit longer because I started to shorten them up a little bit, but I want to just remind everybody of this powerful energy that is happening this week. And here we go, Colette Baron-Reid's deck, the map, the enchanted map. I love this deck because, again, it is very action oriented, and we do a 2-card draw each week. And the first card is always the challenge, and the second card is showing up as what action step that we can be taking. So if you're feeling this polarity, this card drops. So I'm going to keep it as our first card. I'm going to put it down. So if you're feeling that you've hit this rock bottom, that so many things have happened in your life, they weren't negative, they were just those foul balls like I referred to. If you're just jumping on this video, I encourage you to go to the very beginning and share this. They were just foul balls. So this time you're going to hit it, and it's actually going to move us and accelerate your lives forward. And this is happening for every single person, depending on an area of your life. So now that I'm studying to become a Vedic astrologer, this energy is playing out in the houses depending on your astrology. So if you would like a reading with me, our second card popped up. If you would like a reading with me, I encourage you to send me a private message or hit the book now button on my business page. So here we go, the 2 cards that have popped out of the deck. The first card, the challenge is heal the ouch. All right, so that is our challenge. And what this means is we have to work on those wounds, work on what it is that's coming up for us that I guarantee you is the cycle is over in your life. This is now a time for karmic repayment. So what that means is if you've had a struggle in a certain area of your life and you've been working on yourself as opposed to blaming other people, this is what's going to pull you out of that energy immediately. All right, now you must take responsibility for your own life and take action. All right, let go of the past. Visualize yourself as you literally just woke up this morning, landed on this planet. You had no history with anybody. You woke up and you felt like you can choose to do whatever it is that you want. What is it going to be? This is the challenge. This is the energy we need to be waking up with every single day from this day forward. Let it go. This is the message I feel I have to share with everyone. Just let it go. It's time for newness. It's time for a different way of behaving and acting towards one another. If we want to see change in this planet, it starts with yourself. It starts with your family. It starts within your own community, within you. All right? And the action card is education. So look at this card. It really is about education. And I don't mean necessarily going to school, but it could be about learning. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about what the journey is of your soul in order to create destiny, a lot of us feel like we're here to serve, but we're not using the vehicles in order to do that. So we're feeling very unfulfilled. A lot of people are feeling very unfulfilled in their life right now. And again, this is why many of us have hit rock bottom, because your life is calling you. It's asking you to contemplate, to dig within, and to decide to make some changes so that you don't have any regrets later on in your life. I'll recap for you. First card is heal the ouch. Second card is to educate. All right, learn from other people. Listen to other people's stories. Go on YouTube. Join someone you love, someone that you admire. Have they gone through some same changes in your life? Again, this video is made every Tuesday live on Facebook, but they are uploaded onto YouTube. And the reason why I do so is so that people can share them with their friends and family. All right, so if you have felt that this video has helped you or supported you in any way, please send me the like button, thumbs up, and feel free to share this with anyone else that you care about. I will be back here live every Tuesday at 2 to 2 under my business page under Tammeron's Place. Again, a retreat for spiritual growth, and my name is Tammeron, a spiritual guide. If you feel that you cannot make some of these decisions, I encourage you to book a reading with me. You can do so by hitting the book button on send me a private message if you don't want to comment on this feed. So I hope everyone feels confident that they can do so this week. And if not, book that reading. And I look forward to seeing you here again live next Tuesday at 222. Cheers for now. And thank you for being here with me to celebrate my birthday on this special day. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.